Thank you for listening to this podcast provided by vastsolutionsgroup.com. The series called Vast Voice, vastsolutionsgroup.com. What we do specifically, tax finance and artificial intelligence to help the entrepreneur to lower their taxes, get prepared for retirement, and provide information that can help the entrepreneur in the daily struggle that is being an entrepreneur. Today we're going to be talking about specifically the top 10 retirement planning errors that entrepreneurs simply continue to do. We're going to do it in no particular order. So we're going to jump in right now. Once again, this is Kenneth French with vastsolutionsgroup.com. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to this. It's an added value concept that really should help the entrepreneur. Number one, hopefully you're not making these errors, by the way. Number one, failing to invest consistently. If you want to see your retirement savings grow, it's important to continue saving and investing each and every month. Those who are entrepreneurs often lack a consistent income. I get it. I'm an entrepreneur. I get it. This can make regular savings even more difficult, but even more important as a result. When you have the income available, be sure to plan for the future. Or if not, down the road, really start putting away whatever the amount is, $1 a month as an example. Get in the practice of putting something away. Number two, entering retirement with too much house. While many couples downsize after their children leave, many remain in that huge house. This can be a bad idea depending on the circumstance. While real estate does appreciate, the rate of appreciation is usually or sometimes much lower than the stock market depending on your circumstance. So look at the fact of having too much house as an issue. Number three, starting too late. Time is perhaps the most powerful variable in retirement planning. If you haven't started yet, today is a great time to start working on your plan. Number four, ignoring taxes and inflation. I would say a lot of people forget that taxes are the number one biggest expense for an entrepreneur. Yes, some people say it's an employee, but no, I would say an employee is an investment. If not an investment, you shouldn't have that as an expense. We're all guilty of playing with those, savings calculator and getting excited about the numbers we see. But even in a tax-deferred account, taxes will still have to be paid down the road. That fantastic balance you see at the end of the rainbow is usually only partial years, by the way, because you have to pay some to the government. So you have to specifically look at how to mitigate the taxes not only now, but also down the road. Number five, relying too much on Social Security. Typically, our clients really don't even factor in Social Security here at vastsolutionsgroup.com because they're relatively high net worth earners. Usually our average our new active client is now $19 million as a net worth. So typically Social Security is a small amount, but still it's a number. The long-term health of Social Security is questionable. We don't know if that system is going to be around. While it can be a great supplement to some people, you really need to have other plans because who knows if it's going to be around. Number six, underestimating retirement spending. Everyone seems to do that. Many retirees they're surprised at how much money they spend after retiring. But if you really think about it, it's not that surprising. It's challenging to spend less during your later years. Those that are entrepreneurs usually have worked pretty hard. The hours are really long and you're usually exhausted at the end of the day. In many cases, you lack the time to go out and eat, hit the movies, etc. When you're retired, you finally have some free time. You're going to just sit around the house? Probably not. You're probably going to want to go, golf, vacation, etc., etc. It's very, very easy to spend more retirement than you did during your 50 hours a week of work. Number seven, lacking a good mix of investments. Interest rates are currently very low, which means fixed income investments aren't paying very much. Can you ensure that, safe investments will provide for a better future? Potentially no. Number eight, overestimating how long you'll be able to work. Many people assume they'll be able to work in their 70s. Can you be sure your health is going to permit that? And do you want to work that long, by the way? Number nine, underestimating healthcare costs. It's very typical for retirees to have healthcare expenses that can run in the $250,000 and above, especially well beyond what Medicare covers. Remember that Medicare doesn't cover dental, vision, or hearing issues. Are you going to be one of those people that has any of the above? That's a thought. The inability to determine how long you live, people have no clue. We have an actuary who helps us on that. The average lifespan is close to 80 years for both men and women. If you're a 45-year-old now, your life expectancy is to run in the mid-80s. Think about that. Did you know that if you're a couple and you retire at 65, there's a 50% chance that one of you will live into your mid-90s? Think about that. You better have a good pool of dough to last a long, long time. Well, your retirement income lasts as long as you live. Think about it. If you retire at age 65, one of you is going to live till 95. That could be 30 years. You probably only worked roughly 40 years, so that's a lot of years of support, especially if you want to maintain your lifestyle you had in your working years, at the end of the working years, where you probably have some cool mansion. Avoiding these missteps will help ensure that your retirement is well funded and enjoyable. How many of these slip-ups are you currently doing? What is your plan to rectify the situation? How are these decisions impeding your retirement planning efforts? Well, hopefully you got all this taken care of. If you need any help with respect to any of these issues, helping to get over these issues, please feel free to check us out on the web, get comfortable with us, and or call us. Our website, www.vastsolutionsgroup.com, or give us a call at 888-808-8278. Once again, my name is Kenneth French. I'm an executive at the company. I'm also with the holding company, Vast Holdings Group, where we help entrepreneurs of all sizes, small to large, in getting prepared for retirement, mitigating taxes, all while using sophisticated artificial intelligence as a means to do so. Once again, Kenneth French, thank you very much.